Welcome to today's Sports Live. Oh, we're live here. Okay.
It's our first hockey show.
We're talking college football today.
Edition of Baseball Today.
Football Today back here.
Welcome back to basketball today.
Got the double box. Bring it on, baby.
This is giving me Russell Westbrook vibes.
I'm too strong. I'm just too strong.
Well, there goes the encyclopedia.
Him and Rihanna would create like a mega mind
that-
type.
we
That's
put
really
this
good.
decision on a coin flip, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yinzer City. Yinzer City.
More
We
perfect that we
all
brought
have
that today.
computers in front of us.
All right, and that is why we skip hooping.
Yeah. The spitting image of Cooper Cup.
Ricky Patalco about to lose his mind. And
Kadarius Tony, Ni Hao, you better start learning Chinese.
we got two Rangers fans, so
No.
Welcome back to PSU Today. I'm your host, Gemma, with the gang with Dylan, Kylie, and Carly. It's PSU Ohio State Hate Week. This might be the best week of the show because I am so excited. How are you guys feeling for this week? Dylan, how are you feeling?
Great. I'm pumped. I'm already since Monday, I've just been stressing this game already, thinking about every scenario that can play out.
too.
I don't know.
Me too.
It's all I'm thinking about.
What do we think Penn State is going to have to do to win this game?
Okay, I need Nick Singleton and I need Katron Allen to run the ball.
Yep.
And I need the offensive line to set the tone for the game when they get out
Exactly.
there. If their offense is on, it's fine. Ohio State's favored by 4.5 points, but with our offensive line, whether you're running or it's Drew Aller, we're fine. The offensive line just needs to set the tone early. And I don't think – it's going to be close. It's not going to be a blowout.
Yes.
But, last game, they didn't pick it up until into the game. They need to,
we got to start
It's not
it's
not that loud of an environment. It's louder here.
Yes.
There's no excuses for them starting slow this weekend.
Yeah, what do we think?
Penn State hasn't beaten Ohio State since 2016.
Yeah.
7 years.
They've gotten on a little slow track, I don't know. But I think they need to bring everything they have to this game.
Agreed.
They have to start out fast. We're kind of normally a second
We're
half
a second
team.
half team, 100%.
We cannot this game. If we want to actually win, we cannot be a second half team. I think that we have to start early, run the ball. We have outscored opponents by a combined of 82 points in the first half.
Yeah.
But however, Ohio State does have really good defense, and they're going to be pressuring. So I think we just got to start off really quick.
Drew has been good with not making mistakes.
Yeah,
and
he
needs
has.
to stay that way. I don't want to. I don't want an interception this game.
No.
I don't need Singleton fumbling the ball. I know he likes to do that. I don't need that, and I need Abdul Carter to step up. He has been non-existent. I need Chop Robinson. I need Caitlin King. I need all those guys just picking off Kyle McCord, sacking Kyle McCord. I need them to step up.
I also think, though, that this game is going to be a little challenging because this is Penn State's first real competition they face. Because, not saying that, West Virginia or Iowa, but blowouts, man.
Ohio State got a little taste of it when they played Notre Dame. That was their challenge before us.
But that can't be Penn State. Penn State has to just go into the game right away.
Agreed. But this weekend we had a lot of good games. We had Washington beating Oregon.
Yes, that was a good one.
I came home from the game and I went and I put this game on. This was a really close game. You got one of the best two quarterbacks. You got Bo Nix and Michael Penix Jr. Do we think Michael Penix Jr. is going to win the Heisman? Dylan, what do you think?
If we're picking right now, yeah, absolutely. I think he's the clear favorite at the moment. He's just putting up insane numbers every single week.
Agreed.
Drew had, I don't want to compare, but Drew had a great game week 1, and he's still doing well with the protecting the ball and everything like that. But the fact that Penix is just putting up 400 yards and 4 or 5 touchdowns every single week, that's just insane.
And Washington's doing good, which is helping his chances of getting the Heisman better. Do we think he's going to win the Heisman?
I think after whatever Caleb Williams did this weekend, 3 interceptions.
Yes.
That's what I was about to say.
I love the downfall of Caleb Williams.
He was so separated from everyone, and now it's move to the back.
Yeah.
You got to move out of the way. Penix Jr. has thrown at least 300 yards every single game.
Wild.
You can't. I think Caleb Williams has to take a step back.
Exactly.
He's got to.
I agree.
He's either got it together. Get it together this weekend, or he's done. This man is coming for him.
I think I think he's the clear favorite now. I think he's consistently good, and Washington is only going to go up from here. So I think,
and I like that it's coming from a different team.
Yes.
Like Washington, sorry, but that is
Yeah.
so random. So
Yeah.
like keep it going.
Right.
It was a good one.
Exactly. But speaking of Caleb Williams, we got a good matchup
Yes.
of Utah and USC. I hate USC.
I
love
They
that
are
Notre
not
Dame.
good at football, really.
Like, they struggled against
their
Arizona.
defense is so
They have no defense. They have
bad.
no defense at all. But who do we think? Do we think USC or Utah's winning this?
I mean, unfortunately, I have to give it to USC
Yeah.
just like by looking at the gameplay, like percentages and stuff.
Mhm.
But I mean, if I was Caleb Williams right now, I'd be feeling down about myself.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
And let's not forget, Utah beat USC 2 times
Yeah.
last year.
I don't know.
I don't know. I think that, Utah is at USC.
Yeah.
I think that USC is just going to pull through this W because, it's their home field advantage.
They've struggled 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
I don't think Lincoln Riley wants another upset right now. I don't think so.
I think Utah's taking that one.
I would
Yeah.
love to see Utah.
I mean,
they are
too.
ranked. They are ranked
I
higher.
would love
Defense
to see
travels.
them, yeah.
Defense
Yeah.
travels. I don't think USC's environment's too scary. I mean,
No, it's
No,
not.
Utah's
I'm
defense
sure
will
it's
show
not,
up.
but
Utah's
don't
defense
know.
will show up. USC's will not, per usual. They
Yes.
don't any game.
Uh-huh.
So
They just-
I think Utah's taking
yeah.
that one.
Like your quarterback isn't your whole team. Sorry,
Exactly.
guys.
No,
Newsflash.
Man, we got some
Newsflash,
USC
right?
haters.
No,
Hello.
I'm such a
She's a
USC.
hater.
University of spoiled children. That's all I
Oh.
say. Dylan, what do you think of Tennessee, Alabama?
I think Bama's taking that one. I mean, they're kind of like settling in now, like under the radar for an Alabama team. Usually they got eyes on them, but
Mhm.
they have
Tennessee's
that
not
loss
the same
now.
team they were last year.
Yeah.
No.
They're
And
not
they're
the same
playing
team.
at Alabama.
Yes.
Because last year, that crazy win
Yes.
at Tennessee that was the craziest win for Tennessee. But they're
Exactly.
Alabama is definitely looking for some revenge.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and winning in Tuscaloosa is very
yeah.
hard. I know those
Mhm.
Alabama fans are going to be like,
Oh,
They're going to be
coming
up
for
at
blood.
5 a.m.
Yeah,
They're going to be
exactly,
up and ready to go.
exactly. I mean, I would love to see Bama lose. I love the downfall of Bama, but
Yeah.
I just don't think Tennessee's going to pull it out. They
I
have
don't
not.
either.
After they lost to Florida, they have not been talked about at all this year.
Both of these teams, honestly, are just kind of like
no one
Yeah.
really cares about Bama.
It's
We
Nick-
don't have that big
it's
quarterback
the
position.
fall of
Like,
Nick Saban.
it's the fall
I'm
of Nick
sorry,
Saban.
it's the
Love
fall
you,
of
Nick
Nick
Saban.
Saban.
But no.
You've had
Okay.
a great run.
Right? So now to our next segment is Penn State favorites, which I love this because I love Penn State football. Everyone is going to go up to the board, and then you're going to say your top 3 favorite Penn State football players ever. So, Dylan, I think you're starting us off.
We're
Let's
going?
go.
All right,
There
let's
he
go.
goes.
Okay. Bring it up. All right. Yeah. First of all, I went with Marcus Allen. He's my favorite Penn State player all time.
Mhm.
It's not even close. I just love the energy he brought and those teams that he was on. They're always dancing in the locker room after the games, and he was in the center of it.
Yeah.
I mean, they did the mannequin challenge, and he was in that. There's all that stuff with Marcus Allen. Yeah.
Throwback.
He was right in the center of all that. So I just loved watching him play too. He flies around the football field. So second up, yeah, you can't not include this guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you guys did or not, but
I think we all did.
Saquon
That's
Barkley,
an
man.
obvious
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
he's probably, at least in this century, he's one of the best, probably the best player to ever wear the blue and white. I mean,
Yeah.
Saquon Barkley. It's self-explanatory. He had at least 1 or 2 crazy highlight plays every single game. So it was just ecstatic just watching him. So
Mhm.
Agreed.
that's an easy one. And last up, yeah, I went with Joey Porter Jr. I wouldn't say this is a really popular pick, but I just loved the physicality he played with at corner. And
Yep.
you don't always see that from a corner, but he's always talking trash. He's always, hitting guys, and he's not afraid to come up and make a hit. And he plays on my Steelers now, so I
Those
gotta love him.
words.
So yeah, that's my team.
Nah.
That's a good list.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good.
I love that.
Okay.
Kylie.
All right, okay. Let's see it.
Let's go, Kylie.
I had to do
Yep.
it too. It couldn't help myself. Talk about the football part of it also, but he can squat up to 6 pounds. He just wants to be that next level athlete, and I think he did great. What he did off the field and how hard he worked, just
Mhm.
to the type of player he was.
Yeah.
It's you have to look at that too, and he's just we gotta give Trace McSorley a little bit of love. He came from Vanderbilt to Penn State with Franklin, and he helped Penn State win a Big Ten championship in 2016. And last but not least, Todd Blackledge. You one of the best quarterbacks in the nation at the time. Helped Penn State win a national championship, and now he's doing the whole broadcast.
I love when I see him on TV. I love when I see him. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's what.
That was good. Okay,
Here we go.
So Carly.
My favorites. Here we go. All right. If you guys don't know who this is, all three of us has already got him. But I mean, come on. Saquon is the best. He literally hang clean. 400 pounds. 400 pounds. He's crazy. He can go through anybody, any defense he wants. He is a beast. Just like we all said, he's amazing. Next person. Here we go. All right. We got OG Birds. Let's go Birds. He kind of reminds me of Saquon a little bit. I mean, I think truly that he can get through anybody he really wants. Oh, Miles Sanders. Sorry, we didn't say that. But all right, next person. Here we go. We got Micah Parsons.
Yeah.
This is a beast. He is a beast. He can go through anybody. He can sack any quarterback he wants. If he put his mind to it, he can do it. I think he is a beast. Those are my picks. There we go.
Okay. Here we go. Okay. This was really difficult for me. I couldn't pick just 3 people. Trace McSorley. Biased that I've had a crush on him since 7th grade, but I love this kid. Like, me and my dad watched the 2016 Penn State documentary all the time, and that he was just so doubted in high school, and people saw him more as a safety than a quarterback. And he just proved all those haters wrong, bringing us to a Big Ten championship, Fiesta Bowl win, Rose Bowl win almost. But you know what? I will always love Trace McSorley, and I'm so sad he's married now. But you know, I love you, Trace. Okay, next person. Jair Brown. I love Jair Brown. This kid, there's 5 interceptions that I could just name. I love him. He was one of the most he was such a good defensive player for us, and he's just all over the field. And if someone picked it off, 10 out of 10, it's always Jair Brown. And I love him, and I miss him every single day. I love you, Jair Brown.
Yeah.
Duh, Micah Parsons. This kid was all over the field in 2019. I mean, thank God he left in 2020 because that season was awful. But 2019, this kid was all over the field, sacking CJ Stroud. Oh my God. And Justin Fields. He was all over the field. If there was a sack, it was him. Just him and Yetur Gross-Matos were just always sacking people, forcing fumbles. And I miss Micah Parsons every day. I hate the Cowboys, but I love you, Micah Parsons. Yeah, that's my top 3. It was really hard, guys. This was really hard. I almost put Drew because I love Drew.
It was hard to pick
that's next year I'll put Drew because I love him.
We're proud of him, though.
We're proud of him. Okay, now we're going into Know It All. Each analyst is going to answer college football trivia questions, and we'll see who get the most right. I know the answer, so I'm not going to participate, but we'll see who knows their college football stuff the best.
This is scary.
So let's get into it. Dylan, don't look at the answers. Okay, what program has the longest winning streak ever?
Oh, my God.
Bonus, how many games was it?
Oh, man.
Dylan, we're going to start with you. Any guesses?
Texas? Early 2000s?
That's really close, but no.
Okay.
That's really close.
Alabama?
No.
I'm going to go with Georgia.
Is that everyone's final answers?
Yes.
Oh, you were close. You were
53.
close. You were really close.
Unfortunately, I did not follow college football in 1953.
Yeah, 47 games. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a
That is a
lot.
lot.
You guys were in that southern.
I was in the southern
that
vibe.
southern-
I was gonna
somewhere
feel it.
down
Right,
there.
exactly.
It's nowhere up here.
Exactly. Okay, we're going to go into the next question now. What program has had the longest losing streak ever?
Oh, my God.
Is it FBS?
What do we
Some
think?
random,
Oh,
like,
man. That's tough.
Random
Can we
school.
And I'm
get
gonna give you a little hint.
Okay, yeah.
They still suck today.
Really?
Yeah, they still suck today.
Is it UConn?
No,
That was a good guess.
they're we
Up there?
play them.
They can guess, but I can't.
What do you
oh.
mean?
I thought we were taking turns. Let them guess, and then
Okay,
I
you
got an
guys-
answer. I got an
I've
answer.
guessed.
Yeah, Big Ten.
It's Big Ten?
Yeah.
UMass.
Not the
That's
Big
not
Ten.
Big Ten.
Oh my God, I did not hear you.
It's Big Ten.
Never mind. Let me take that back.
Northwestern?
Hey, what do you think?
I have it in my head now.
Maryland?
Okay.
The University of? Or blank university?
Just,
Yeah, Rutgers.
Okay. Lock in.
I'm
Rutgers.
Good
wow.
Yeah, Northwestern
They
suck.
That's
They
so funny.
does
I was like,
Rutgers.
UMass.
Rutgers is 5-2. What are you talking about?
They
Usually.
suck then and they still
Northwestern
suck.
is always like
34
0-11, 1 in like 30. Like
Yeah.
That's sad. Like I low-key
they
feel
need to
bad.
update this because this is
Yeah.
probably still going on now.
I feel
Yeah.
bad.
Okay. Okay, last one.
I
Here we
get one
go.
of these.
Yeah, you gotta get one of these. Come on now.
Someone needs
I
to
gotta get one. After that,
You got
UMass,
that.
Yeah.
Gotta redeem myself.
I know you're
They
gonna
suck
get the
though,
last
so,
question.
like-
All right.
What two teams played in the first ever college football game back in 1869?
Rutgers and Colgate.
All right.
You go first, Carly.
He was very confident in that. So
I
I think,
know.
I think
I
that's
think
right too.
I might have one of those wrong.
I don't know. I was gonna go like somewhere southern more. I don't even know if I have one for that.
I think Rutgers and Colgate. I think that was.
Final answer. Final answer.
It could be
Yeah.
so wrong.
It's
Oh,
Ivy League.
Rutgers and Brown.
Rutgers and
Oh.
Princeton. You were close.
6-4.
6-4. What kind of game is that?
You had like
Wow.
I definitely did learn about that before. That's like
not
I knew it was
refresh.
gonna be like
Yeah.
Princeton. I did not think Rutgers though was
Yeah,
like.
no.
I knew
at
they played
all.
someone that was not good.
I knew it was like those Ivy League schools like
Okay,
back in
yeah.
the day were always like.
Well, I suck at trivia. So.
No, yeah, I don't know
No,
these.
that
I
was-
wouldn't know these either.
You got one though, technically.
I got one.
Oh, you did.
She got
Northwestern.
Northwestern.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
She did.
Good job.
The
That was
purple and
good.
black.
Okay,
There we go.
we're going to our next segment, which is prime time. Love you, Coach Sanders, even though it's not about him. But analysts each give a college football player they would love to see be a coach someday, past or present. Dylan, who do you think?
Well, you might not agree
Oh my
with
God,
this.
I see the answer.
Yeah, I'm going with my guy Sean Clifford. He everyone knows like even if he didn't have all of the athletic traits to be elite, he still understood the game very well. All
He's
of
been
his
in it
like
for 6 years, so he really knows the game well.
okay. We got such a hater. Right here. All right. He no, he was always making like pre-snap audibles. Like he just understood it really well. And he's a great leader, which you need in a coach. So
He's
I
a good
think
leader.
I
Very
think
good
those
leader.
two things combined would make him a pretty good coach. And I think he may be one after he gets out of the NFL.
I can
Well,
see
what
that.
do we think, Kylie?
I went with Peyton Manning.
I was gonna pick
Yeah.
him.
Just
Yeah.
Oh, he's the
he
best.
okay. I'm not gonna lie. He holds like the softest spot in my heart,
know.
and he has for years. Like he's teaching now.
I know, he's teaching
now.
us.
I saw that on
I know.
Instagram. I was
He's
like,
doing the
imagine.
broadcast journalism thing. So like he wouldn't be one of those coaches I feel like that would like totally rip you apart. Like maybe more of like a chill, like kind of
Yeah.
just there to be there.
You know,
But
Yeah.
like you can't not
Forehead
love
is
him.
Oh my
massive,
God.
though.
I think
Imagine
that you
what-
can't
Huge.
not love him.
How do you
like,
I don't know one person that I hate Penny Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Everyone
he's a good
loves
guy.
him.
That just
He's just
wow.
a hater.
Okay,
Wow.
well,
I
like,
would love him and Eli like coaching
together. Oh,
I love
he
that.
gives off that like I coach my kids' football teams on the
Yes.
weekends.
He
like,
definitely coaches.
But
He
imagine
coaches
walking-
arts. I bet he coaches arts.
Imagine walking your class and just being like,
Like
oh my God.
he definitely says hi to every single person.
knows
like,
everyone's name.
Exactly.
All right. My pick. We got JJ Watt. All right, listen.
I was
Hear me
actually
out.
gonna
Yeah, all
pick
right.
one of the Watts
that would be
brothers.
one
First of all,
religious team.
they're just great people.
They're
I
great
mean,
people.
who wouldn't love them? But
Yeah.
I mean, he takes the game of football like so seriously. I think he's like
Yeah.
worked hard to become like where he's at.
Yeah.
And not only was he like a hero on the field, he also was a hero off the field with like
Yes.
giving back to the community and
Yeah.
everything with like all the tragedies that had happened.
Yeah.
I think he would be a great coach because he would instill hard work on his
Yes.
players. He
I
would
agree.
instill like passion and everything through his leadership. I think he'd be a great coach. I would love to have him. as
He
my
would be
coach.
great. Yeah. So I was gonna pick Peyton Manning for mine, but someone already took it. But I picked. I'm not a big fan of him, but Drew Brees.
Oh,
This is
I
a good
picked him.
pick.
I
This is
saw
a
him.
good pick.
Purdue needs
Need-
him. They need him badly. I mean, Drew Brees, like he's such a nice person.
He gives off that like
he's
him
a
and
good-
Peyton Manning give
Yeah,
off
Yeah,
that
they
vibe.
give, but like you just need someone who's like a veteran who's seen it
Yeah.
all, who's
Yeah.
played in every game, who's played in like memorable games. I just feel like I would love to see him at his alma mater, Purdue. I feel like people respect him. I feel like he'd be a good coach. He'd be a good person, to just like talk to.
He is.
Like
Yeah.
he just seems like such a sweetheart.
Yeah.
And you know what? I feel like he would just be. I want to see him in college football
I do
specifically,
too.
like not in the NFL, but I want
Mhm.
to see him playing in that Big Ten. You know,
Yeah.
I just feel like I love that. I feel like everyone had very good
Yeah.
picks.
If you could pick an NFL player, who would you pick?
Off the top of my head,
Come on, here
oh
we go.
man, current or past?
Anything.
That's tough.
I feel like the
think
older
quarterbacks.
ones are kind of like
Yeah.
where it's at,
Like
to be honest,
Cousins,
right now.
like-
Yeah,
Kirk
right.
Cousins
Like
would
Kirk
be so
Cousins.
nice.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, Tom Brady would be a good coach.
I hate him so much.
Oh,
No, I love Tom Brady. Well, Tom Brady coaches Sugar Sanders. And
Coaches?
like he gives him tips.
Oh, like a football. Okay,
Yeah,
like
he
a quarterback
gives him
coach.
tips.
Okay. Yeah, I
He
think
gives
he'd
him
be a good
tips.
head coach.
I just can't get behind. Like I can
Oh. I liked him more at
Bro.
Tampa Bay.
I could. I
Really?
liked him more at Tampa Bay too, but like
was cute at Tampa Bay.
I have never been able to get behind him. Like I can't.
no,
Mm-mm.
I have to respect
I
him.
really love him.
Gotta respect
I
Tom.
really like him.
Same, I
Yeah.
love him.
No, me too. Okay, now this is gonna be really hard for me next segment because like I just keep seeing I keep seeing Ohio State, Penn State TikToks. My whole For You page.
My whole Twitter is like
everything.
Instagram.
People texting me. It's like this week is just a lot for me. I'm gonna have raging anxiety during the game. It's gonna be really bad. But you know what? Bow down, Buckeye. Everyone's gonna give a little speech to strike fear in the hearts of Ohio State fans, and we're gonna hype up PSU. Dylan, I can't wait to hear yours right now.
Oh man. Well, I didn't type anything up. I thought I'd just go
from the heart.
From the
head.
heart. From the heart.
Yeah. We're coming. We're coming. Like we're coming hard and fast. Okay.
Look at the
All right,
camera
all
when you
right.
say it. Look at the camera when you say it.
all
Speak
right.
to Ryan Day and all those people.
Ryan Day, we're going to show up in Columbus. We're going to be ready to play. We're going to dominate the trenches. It's not even going to be close. Everyone's saying it's going to be close, but I think Penn State by multiple scores, and I'm confident in saying that.
that was good. He felt that.
Yeah,
he
did.
he felt that.
Kylie, what you got?
I love Ohio State Hate Week. So I looked up the definition of a Buckeye just because what the heck is that? And it is a chestnut, apparently. So, we're going to play the Chestnuts this weekend. A chestnut is a symbol of luck, and they're going to need it because we're coming in and we're coming for blood.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's backing down this weekend, and I think they haven't won there since 2011, and I think Ohio State's going to feel some pain this weekend.
I like that. I like that.
I'm scared for them. To be honest,
Yeah.
I'm scared for them.
Carly?
All right. I also this is coming from the heart. So, I almost moved on. What is a nut?
It's a chestnut.
Okay, listen.
We're going with this.
Imagine your mascot being a nut. That is embarrassing. We are about to come into your place. We're about to punch you in the face. We're about to stomp on you. You're going down Ohio State. Let's go. Let's go.
I like that. I'm fired up now. I'm fired up.
No one's gonna hide. All right,
I'm here.
let's go.
Yeah.
We're going into a horseshoe. You realize
We're
that,
going to a
right? We're going
horseshoe.
into a
In the
horseshoe.
state of Ohio. No offense to anyone who's from Ohio. But
Who
that
has
might be the
been like?
worst state
I said this
ever.
to you guys. Who wants to go and be like, let me
Let me go to
on vacation
Ohio. Let me go to
No.
Ohio.
No,
Never.
Drew Howard's from Ohio.
Well, you know
Drew's
what? And where
different.
did he come?
Drew's different.
Penn State.
Pennsylvania.
Look where
Penn
he
State.
Look where he
So was
left.
Joe Burrow, but I still love that.
He left you.
I like the guy. Why do you
He
have
left you.
He left Ohio.
He left
because
Ohio. Came.
what the heck
Yeah.
is in Ohio?
Ryan Day, comic cord, sleep with one eye open.
Oh,
Sleep with
She's
one
coming.
eye open.
She's coming.
It's Ohio against the world. It's always been Ohio. Shut up. Honestly, I see Ryan Day. I'm filled with disgust.
Woo! She's feeling. She's feeling. Calm
I'm
down. She's hot.
Kyle McCord, Abdul Carter's coming for you.
Oh, he is.
Kaylin King coming for you. Chop.
Absolutely.
Chop coming for you. Little white boy playing with the big leagues. You can't do this. Nuh-uh. I hate him. I actually hate Kyle McCord. He fills me with rage.
I just look at his picture and I'm like,
Marvin Harrison. Mm-mm.
mm-mm.
Not today. Not today, boy. Not today.
That was very good. That
Kaylin
was
King
good.
coming for you. We're going to Ohio, guys. Like, can you guys pray for me because I'm gonna get punched? Like, if I'm gonna.
no,
choke
I've heard
people.
their fans are actually violent.
Guys, I'm
Like,
scared.
actually
No, they don't even know.
violent.
Wait, I'm
Whatever.
scared.
Yeah.
Wait, should I be scared?
Probably if we win, yeah.
No, if we win.
When
Everyone's-
we win. When
If
we
we win, if we win,
When
Dylan,
we
you're gonna have to
win.
hold me back because I'm going off the rails.
Well,
When
I'm
we
not going to
win.
be there in Ohio to help you, but
Guys, like actually pray for me because I'm
Yeah.
going off. Like, if we beat Ohio State, like
everyone's going to be
Like,
on.
knock the chestnut over. Like,
tensions are going to be
Like, I
high.
don't know,
for
I
them.
don't-
his head off.
like I think I'm gonna start crying if we win.
It's about
Are
to
you gonna rush
spin.
the field?
yes. Are you going to rush
I'm
the
gonna
field?
rush the
Yes.
And I'm gonna take down Brutus.
Let's go.
I'm gonna deck Brutus.
Take him out.
I'm gonna take him out. I'm gonna take him out.
the security has no idea what's coming for them.
I'm too
this
short. I'm
weekend.
gonna duck behind him. Yep.
Low man wins.
No one get tackled. You're gonna tackle. Did
Yeah.
you see the Phillies game? The guy
Yes.
got tackled. Started such a- All right. Anyways.
Okay, that might be on That's Clip next week with me tackling somebody. But
do
with
it.
That's Clip this week, Missouri punter Luke Baker throws an absolute dime for a touchdown against Kentucky. As a defense, you
Didn't
can't
see
let
this.
this happen.
Oh.
Like,
Boom.
oh, oh.
Oh no.
Can
Okay.
we
Like-
talk about the fact that he paused too, like saw the ball coming and then just let it
That's-
go?
Look how he's running. He's like.
Like, as a safety, what are you doing? What are you doing?
He was like standing there, like waiting, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm good."
Like, oh.
Oh my! Did you see? He literally turned around. He went.
You know he got yelled at in the locker room for
Oh, for
that
sure.
one. Like a punter. I understand a punter,
Yeah.
getting a first down. A touchdown.
That makes me sad too, because like Kentucky, like I was with them, like they were doing good.
Yeah.
They were fine.
But Missouri's hot right now.
they are.
Missouri's hot.
That
Under the
was
radar a
actually
They're
little
flying
bit.
under the
so
radar.
funny. Like
That is
actually,
really embarrassing.
That's
I would
like-
be so embarrassed. Like
I would have left. I would have left the game after that.
I'd be like, I'm
Alright,
going
take me
home.
out.
If someone did that on Penn State, I'd be like, I'm going.
yeah.
I'm going home. Okay, next we have Liberty punter, another punter highlight, may have gotten the worst bounce ever.
What is?
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh.
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 my gosh.
My gosh.
That's bad.
Something with that.
No, that's bad.
What?
How does that happen?
That doesn't make sense.
Where did it
What?
hit the first time? I'm
Like
confused.
Oh, I think it
40?
hit off.
I
did it
know
hit
you're-
off a player.
Yeah, it looks like
I know
I think it hit
you're,
off a
yeah.
player. Because there's no way.
Like that should have gone
bounced
to
the
at
ground.
least like the 50-yard line or something.
Yeah, it hit it like the 35.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god, that's bad.
Someone's
But-
foot.
If Middle Tennessee didn't score on that play after that,
Yeah,
like come on now.
that is actually
Wow.
so
so
bad.
funny. I would be like, it's so confusing. Everyone's like, what?
Another one. I would just leave.
They're all like,
Oh my god. That's really I would cry if that actually happened.
Yeah.
Cause that but like
So that
if
was
you're-
what? They netted about like 20 yards on that?
Literally. Oh my god.
Oh, wow. From the 10. Okay, so like 10 yards. Wow.
Yeah.
The 10-yard punt.
Wow. That's sad.
Wow.
That's sad.
It looks like we need
Yikes.
some practice.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
know.
fine.
Okay.
pretty
W
bad.
moment of the day. Following 2 ACL injuries and a transfer to Washington, Michael Penix is now the Heisman favorite.
My Heisman favorite.
Yeah, she's all for him.
I saw him like
She
with
is
his
all for
family.
him.
Like I'm not gonna lie, I hated him at Indiana, but like
Yeah, I agree.
I really like it.
I like him now.
I like it because he had the injury and he came here. I think he really, I mean, obviously, they're
Yeah.
what, 6-0. He's proved himself. I mean, I think he deserves to be Heisman. He gets very emotional. I would be so emotional about
yeah.
that too.
Yeah.
Like he's like choking up. That's so I love that. Like that's just like
I
my
just
God.
like not to be like this person, but I like this other team that like you don't see a lot about is like
yeah.
has it together.
Washington
It
has
keeps it
a
interesting.
team.
Yeah.
does
It's a
keep it
team.
Washington hasn't been like a good team honestly
No.
since 2017 when we
Yeah.
played them in the Fiesta Bowl.
It's
And,
not like
oh,
Bama,
yeah.
Georgia, Ohio State quarterbacks for
Exactly.
Heisman. Yeah, that's
No,
a
that's
little
my
different.
point.
Yeah.
And it's like you see Caleb Williams, and the team is Caleb Williams. I'm sorry,
Yes.
but that's what USC is.
Caleb
Like
Williams
yes.
he
came
is-
over here.
he is like
you're not
he
seeing
has a
Washington
team
struggle
here.
against
Yes.
Arizona.
He
and
has a team here.
Crazy.
They only beat Arizona by a touchdown.
That was their close one.
oh, Washington?
Yeah, it was.
Whoops.
But still,
Whoops.
so he's doing great.
But
You
you
get
know
the
what?
point,
You're
yeah.
not going. You're
Yeah.
not playing Oregon and choking like Caleb
No.
Williams
Yeah,
did against
that's
Notre
true.
Dame.
We got a comment.
What's the
It's
comment?
from Ben Wasserman. After Penn State wins,
Surprise.
who does Coach Franklin thank first in his post-game interview?
I'd like to thank Gemma DeTulio.
Oh,
for-
I was gonna say, I think he should thank us for scaring Ohio State because
Yeah.
they're watching this right now
I'm-
and they're scared.
So you're
Because-
both being selfish, Dylan. Who do you
So we're being selfish.
like,
I think he's gonna thank Kyle McCord for the 3 turnovers he gives us.
Oh,
the defense?
Yeah.
I think he's gonna thank Ryan Day for just not stepping up as a coach every year. You know what I mean? And I hope they lose to Michigan too.
that would be
If
crazy.
when they beat Ohio State, oh my God.
Guys, I'm rushing the field when we play Michigan because we're
He's
gonna.
gonna
yeah.
say
Oh,
he's
yeah.
gonna say
Oh,
thank
yeah.
you for that win because
Yeah.
now we're gonna win the whole rest of the season.
I'm gonna say something to Coach Franklin. Coach Franklin, you've been a part of my life for a while. I haven't been the biggest fan of you. You let me down a lot. You gave me a lot of tears, but I'm really rooting for you this weekend.
I am
Like,
too.
I
I feel
will-
like they're ready.
I will be forever. Like I will love you forever if you beat Ohio State. Like I've never been the biggest fan of him. I've always been a James Franklin hater.
That's crazy.
But I love.
Wow,
That's
how
so
can
crazy.
you say that? How could you say that?
I don't know.
bro?
He just doesn't do it for me in
that's-
those
We got a
fourth
casual
quarter.
over here.
But I
Just a
do.
casual.
If he beats Ohio State, I'll love you forever.
And who's going to be the breakout player?
Ooh.
Breakout.
Trey Wallace.
Oh, yeah.
Give it to him.
Oh, that's good.
Give it to
I like
him.
it. One.
He's going crazy.
Um,
He doesn't have a touchdown all season.
who do we think?
He's gonna get his first one. So.
Dual Carter because he's been non-existent. Daquan Hardy's already broke out. Trey Potts scored 4 touchdowns.
Northwestern was.
I'm about to like Nicholas Singleton needs to watch this. If he fumbles
you
that
fumble-
ball this weekend, I'm sorry, but if you fumble that ball this
It's gonna
weekend,
go-
I can't like
It's
you
gonna go
anymore.
Katron Allen, Trey Potts, then Nick Singleton. Nick
Nah,
Singleton,
he'll do fine.
Nick
He'll do
Singleton,
fine.
you're
He's
gonna
a
go down
beast.
to third string running back if you
He
fumble.
can't.
He's a
He
beast.
can't.
He's a beast.
He's walking on a thin
He's a
line
beast.
right
No
now.
Katron
disrespect
Allen
for
is-
him.
These guys
I
are
don't-
crazy. I don't know what they're
giving
talking about.
disrespect. I hate that
I don't know.
disrespect for him.
What do you mean you don't know what we're talking about?
With Nick Singleton?
Yeah.
Ooh.
He fumbled once all season. Give him a break.
Last year,
Yeah.
we want to talk about. We want to get into
We're
last.
talking
This
about
is this year. This is
season
2023.
right now.
I don't
I'm
know.
just saying,
No
I
disrespect
can
for
forgive.
him.
I'll never
He
forget.
needs to pop out a little bit more. He can do
Well,
better.
yeah, he needs to do
Katron
better.
Allen,
better.
Katron Allen's like blowing him out of the water.
Yeah.
Right now.
That's
I'm
fair.
just
He's our
saying.
best back right now. but
Okay.
you can't be hating on the team that you
No, I
support.
know.
Come on.
No, we're instilling.
I can be
you know.
hating on
Critical
not
feedback.
my team, but my team.
Mhm.
Like, you know what I mean?
We
Some
gotta
criticism.
scare it into them a little bit, like make them really want it.
Yeah.
They
All
can't
right.
disappoint.
Yeah.
All right.
I've been seeing a lot of things that
Yeah.
Penn State's gonna win. I've been
They
seeing
are.
that.
I don't care what
it.
Let 'em go.
ESPN says. 63-36. I don't care.
What?
The percentages.
Oh, I thought you meant like score.
No. They're percentages.
I got scared.
I
No,
saw
yeah.
that and I was like, no,
But,
get
you
out
know,
of here.
Next Wednesday, we're either gonna be really happy or really
We're all
sad.
gonna be happy, and
So
then
make sure you watch next Wednesday and every day after that. So thank you guys for watching. You know, we're signing out from PSU today. We are
Go.
Psu Tday.